I think we got it. Okay, I think everything is going. Hello, I'm Adam Conover, and with me is Mike Drucker.
Hi!
And we're doing something we're going to try for the first time. We're going to do a retro game show and tell. We each chose one game, and we're each going to talk about it and what the game means and its purpose in the history of gaming. Do you detect any? This is the game I chose. This is Mendel Palace for the NES. Mm-hmm. Do you see anything? So you've never heard of this game
Okay,
before.
I'm seeing Game Freak, which is the Pokemon developer.
Yes, this is the first game ever made by the developer of Pokemon, which I only found out recently. I don't know how. I think literally me and my sister saw a commercial for this game when we were kids, like on TV.
Yeah.
And we're like, that game looks cool. Mom, get it for us for Christmas. But it's a really weird game that got almost no press. It got like a good review or two. It's really cool and weird. And yeah, this is the first game they made before Pokemon.
Huh.
So we're gonna play. So we should start up here. Here's how it works.
Okay.
You can. It's 2 players simultaneous, but
I accidentally clicked.
that's fine. You were right to do that. But I just want to describe how the screen works. Each of these is a different level, and there's 10 levels. Each is a different world, and there's 10 levels within them.
Okay.
And the little person next to it is the dominant enemy of that world. And
right.
when you do all of them, you can go to the middle. The weird thing is, if we go here,
yeah.
it'll be 2 players simultaneous,
yeah.
and we'll go through the world together. If I went here, we would start alternating between I'll play one level of my world, you play one level of your world.
Oh, weird.
Which is a really weird feature, but we're going to go here. So here's how it works. We can collect these stars, first of all, and then these guys will move around and they'll hurt us. When you press A or B, you slide the tile, and watch out, you can slide them into each other, so you got to be strategic.
Right.
And you want to, oops, sorry.
That's okay.
You want to slide them into a wall, like that.
I gotcha.
And then the tiles there's stuff underneath them, like if you, under each tile, each tile has 3 or 4 states,
right.
depending on which tile it is, and you can flip them, and so there'll be hidden things. Oh shit, I already died. That's very stupid. There can be hidden things underneath the tiles.
I see.
So these things, for instance, if I wait for a guy to come over here, if I wait for him to go right there, these things flip the whole tile in a row.
I like that.
And you see how it just uncovered this star? And then if you get all the stars, the last one is shiny, which gives you a bonus.
Right.
You can also use each other as weapons. I can slide you, and then you'll become a weapon. So this is the simplest of the enemies. The later ones get the ability to flip the tiles themselves. And so the mechanics. The cool thing about this game is it's like an NES game from 91 maybe.
Yeah.
But the mechanics get really complex.
So very interesting. I've never played this game before. I've never heard of this game before.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it's not better known because it's a really interesting one. I talked about it once before with Owen Parsons on my old fave game thing I did on YouTube, but I wanted to play it again because I think it's just such an underappreciated. I really do believe it to be a classic game. Oh crap! I think we're a little bit laggy. This is our first time trying to stream an emulator. Oh, I think we can keep going. Nope, it made us start over because we died simultaneously. Yeah.
I see that points are decided by stars, not by killing enemies, because I've been focusing on killing enemies. And
yeah.
You have a much higher score than I do right now.
Yeah, I think the score doesn't matter. I think it's from the NES period where scores were vestigial. Now what's different about the blue? Oh, yeah, these guys, when you hit them once, they split.
What?
So you got to hit them twice.
Oh, they're like jellies.
Yeah.
That's my reference point for things that split up when you hit them in a video game is jellies.
And those guys slide much further.
Cool.
So there's 10 levels to each one. This one, it's a good idea before you flip them, just to get all the stars, because you can't. If you want to try to get all the stars,
right.
Once you've flipped it, it's hard to remember where the stars are.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? There's strategy. So once you get all those. And then, actually, it might be easier to get these. Oh, look at this! Bam!
Little shits! Sorry!
No, it's okay. I mean, it's vulgar, but it's okay.
It's very vulgar.
Watch out your back. There we go. We have 0 lives left. I think if we both die, it's... one of the other good things about this game is that, kind of rare for this kind of game at this time, there were unlimited continues.
Oh,
I think you have to start... So I think we have to get to the next level without dying. But I think if you if we were to both die right now, we would have to. Phew, damn. So the fun thing is you can beat the levels really quickly.
Yeah.
Like if you get the right item, you just go. Phew. Sometimes there'll be a sun which flips it. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the special thing at the end of every level.
What?
Oh no, she's being captured. So there's like a boss. So we're trying to save that lady, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so we have 0 life. So we've cleared that one.
Yeah.
Let's do the sumo one next. We're gonna die before it's done.
Right.
But let's just get started on it.
Okay.
This was my. So yeah, if we get a continue, we'll have to start this whole sequence over from 0. But so these guys, when you hit them once, they do that, right?
What?
But you can use them to kill each other.
Oh, I see.
Because they flip the whole tile. And so a lot of the strategy of playing with these guys is to make them cascade. Or they don't slide very far, so you can also just wait for them to get to the side.
Right.
But they're also not very dangerous. There we go, we got them.
Yeah.
Also sometimes there'll be guys hiding under the tiles.
Yeah.
And so if you have to be careful because if you release them, the level will keep going. Like you can beat all the guys, but then accidentally fuck up and like release a couple more.
Oh,
and
that's
then,
crazy.
And then the music starts back up and the game starts again. Those horn-looking things are like bouncers that you can use to sort of ricochet yourself across the level, and which will kill the guys if you fly into them that way.
Right.
Man, I'm just amazed again by how many mechanics there are in this game. Yeah, so one way to get these guys is you can keep like sort of pushing them. Yeah, like that. Oh! Yeah! Oh, a moon! Wait, the moon does. Yes, okay, the moon does. Okay, well, we didn't quite do it, but the moon sort of takes you kind of a bonus.
Oh, neat.
Oh yeah, see these things. Okay, those tiles you want to get rid of as quickly as possible because as long as they're open, new guys will spawn out of them. Get the sun. Oh, sorry. Okay,
No.
The sun does that. Okay. The sun does everything. Oh my God! See how complicated this gets?
There's a lot that goes on here.
Yeah, I know. And then one of my favorite things. I don't know if we'll get this far, but one of my favorite things in the game is that some of the bosses turn you into these enemies. So, like, I think if you get to the boss of this level, she turns you into one of these sumo guys, and then the only way you can fight is by stomping like the sumo guys, and she tries to shove you into the wall.
That's crazy.
Like, there's so much like cool meta stuff going on in this game where like I don't know, like the mechanics are just incredibly complex, but this is a game that like again, me and my sister got totally randomly, and because it was 2-player co-op and because it was always because there were continues, we were like able to play it enough to beat it, which was like kind of rare in the NES days that you could actually have a beatable game. But yeah, and so I got a 1-up.
You now have 2 lives. I'm now 0. I am still out of this game.
Okay, so these guys do their butt jump twice as fast. Oh, and they get stuck in a loop. Like
you can. Oh, I get you.
So like if one of wait, I want to see if I can do it right. So they'll push each other just a little bit.
Now, can they slam you into a wall and kill you?
They can't hurt you by doing that. These guys can. Okay, so if I go with this thing, it does that, and now it releases these stars,
which is like a cool bonus thing.
Yeah, there we go. So look, see, these guys are going to do that forever until hopefully they kill each other.
Right.
While I just mosey around collecting stars.
There's someone. I'm just reading a very long comment right now.
Yeah, from Fibonacci's, who's a regular viewer of the
stream.
Oh,
neat.
But yeah, we don't really know what's going on. We're too busy trying to understand this game.
What's interesting about it is it looks like it's a puzzle game, but it's an action game. Like when you first showed it to me, I was like, oh, it's like some sort of
Lolo or something.
Yeah, exactly. And it's much more action oriented. Also interesting that it has that Mega Man structure of beating 8 levels, which lets you go to the boss level.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm kind of fucked right now because I'm having trouble killing these guys. They didn't actually murder each other. Okay, I could get them if I go like this. Oh, fuck. There we go. I got one. And get the other one. Yeah!
Oh, he kissed you.
I always thought of the pink ones as girls, but it's really just because of gender normativity. Okay, I think there's
Yeah.
only one left alive, and I can just fucking...
See, to me, they look more like very like Boy Georgie type, like 80s glam rockers. But
So see how it pauses a little second after the game ends? That's because it's waiting to see if any of the killing has like accidentally uncovered one of the other ones.
Oh, that's cool. And that like reveals one of the tiles up there. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, so like it's very possible to kill one of them,
Right.
But then the way you kill them releases one more, and so that's what's neat about the fact that like you have to sort of manage their tile flipping abilities,
Right.
in order to, because these guys are like basically impossible to kill under your own power. And so you're just, we got this going. Okay, so if I can do this, look at that. Oh, never mind, it didn't work.
Okay, all right.
I can do this, and then hopefully she'll wander in there and get killed.
Right.
So those things, the direction you go is what direction you're holding when you hit them, but then they retain that direction so you can keep, shit. If I flip it again, it'll reset.
Right.
And I can do that again. Like that. So now I've created a trap, and hopefully one or two will wander in, but...
I think they're trapped in their little boxes.
It'll wear off after a second. Here we go.
I have so many questions about the design of this game.
Yeah.
Because it all... Again,
shit, this thing. Okay, this takes me to an actual bonus world.
Bonus!
So that's good. I don't even have to finish the last level. What are your questions about the design of the world?
Just, well... It's such a, I don't know, board game aesthetic to it with, like, the flipping of the tiles and everything. I just wonder the genesis of designing a game where they're like, okay, you're standing on tiles that flip over, then the people are trying to kill you, you have to push them into walls.
Yeah, there's multiple tiles.
There's multiple tiles.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a design, it's really kind of a design tour de force. Okay, so she's gonna, this is like the ballerina queen. And, so you can try to kill her normally just by hitting her, but she also turns you into the thing. And then what you have to do is, hopefully... Oh, she's trying... Oh, I got her.
Right.
So she tried to throw me into the wall, but that triggered my...
Stomp response.
My stomp animation?
Yeah.
I'm impressed we actually got all the way through that. If you press select or start, can you steal a life? Is it just if you... Oh, great.
Wow.
Okay, let's do one more. Oh yeah, we got 2 and 2 now. Okay. So here are the other options.
Okay, here we go.
There are these ballerinas that sort of move in a diagonal pattern. They don't really flip anything.
Okay.
There's these swimming guys who they flip stuff over behind them. Wait, no, the best ones are...
Right.
This is a mimic. These guys mimic you.
Right.
And these ones draw guys that make tiles unflippable. I think probably the mimic is the most interesting one.
All right, let's do mimic.
Yeah. These are the most mechanically interesting.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, it's okay.
My gamepad is being a bit weird.
Oh, okay. We could set you up with a different one. But...
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
At some point, maybe.
So these guys now don't move. Now look.
Oh.
So you can literally if only one of us moves at a time. Oh, that adds 5 seconds to the timer. That thing right there. So here, I'll move first and I'll kill yours. So I'll kill this one. Now you kill the other two. Oh wait, they're moving again. Hold on. We could just kill them.
Yeah, we could just kill
them.
them.
But so they only flip right after you flip. Otherwise, they don't flip any tiles.
Huh.
And so you can use them to flip. You can use them to kill the other ones. Okay.
I gotcha.
Those things will flip all the tiles in the direction the thing is pointing. So you just flip it up.
Yeah, I just... Stars!
Later on, some red ones appear who have their individual agency, who are the upgraded version of the Westworld models. But someone said here they would love to watch me play the beginner's guide. I have played it. I don't think I would play it again because it's very linear. And then someone else had said something. I don't know about you guys, but I'm here because Mike was on an episode of Laser Time about Florida a year ago.
I was.
What's...
Laser Time is a great podcast, and a bunch of the guys who do it are from Florida, and we did a whole episode about being from Florida.
Are you from Florida?
I am from Florida.
Smart Ash?
Smart Ash
from Florida? So one of my favorite things about the details with this level is that when you stop moving, the music stops. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
no, that's okay. That's my fault.
No, no, that was my fault, Mike. And also, Mike, it was on me. We both died because of my mistake. But yeah, so the music stops as well. Oh, these guys, what's their deal? Oh, they move exactly. There's no lag.
Oh, I see.
Oh, see, look, that one on the bottom, I killed myself because she pushed me into the other one.
Oh, right, I gotcha.
So actually, the trick here is flipping is kind of too dangerous, or it can be, and so it's kind of safer to kill them using the see, look what happened to me.
Yeah.
Using those things
but her not. Oh,
she's not dead though. So yeah, you can do it that way. That's high risk. You can also use those things to kill them.
I gotcha.
I'm pointing like to people.
No, but they know what you mean.
All right.
The thing that do the thing.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Now look. You can plan your strategy.
Whoa.
Things are complicated.
Oh god!
Isn't it? It's such a crazy.
I quickly
mechanic.
fell apart. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they come like right for you. These are like devilishly hard. Dun 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 dun. But the music stops. Okay.
Nope.
Wow, you really. Oh wait, that worked. You did okay there. They used you as a projectile and killed their friend.
Get away!
Oh, hey, there you go. Wait, there you go. Oh, you did it.
I did it.
You did it.
Yeah! Yes.
This is like one of those creepy Doctor Who episodes. No, it's not Mike Trapp. It's Mike Drucker.
Hello,
Phantom Jet. It's still on you.
Right.
And so one of the things you have to do is you're gonna have to close all of those.
Oh, are those the
things.
spawners? Oh, but if they walk, I think if.
Well, what happens is there's a max number of monsters on screen. So as long as those things are open, when you kill one, a new one spawns. Okay. So those are the mimics. Do you want to try one more area?
Yeah, let's try one more area.
There's the ballerinas are really creepy.
Let's try
let's do the ballerinas. They're a little more straightforward.
Okay.
But yeah, the level design of this is so good, and I don't really know that anyone's ever done a retrospective of this game, or like, I'm gonna just hit this.
I wonder how much.
Oh fuck!
I wonder how much this game costs just to buy used, because I would buy this just to put on like my Retron.
Oh really? I mean, I'm pretty sure we lost half of my childhood NES collection in a move, which is my greatest regret in life. But I think we saved this game. Yeah, it's really weird that it has no notoriety, because I would be, like you said, really interested to like talk to the designer of this game and be like, where'd the idea for this come from? And like, because it's really, I think one of the things I appreciate most in games is, iteration on a game mechanic.
Yes.
And this game does that so well to a degree of sophistication that is really unusual in NES games.
It's also, I have to say, like, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks
sprites
great.
are big.
Yep. It's very playable. The music is great. Like it's a very so these things. So this is interesting, right? There's these blocks, and you have to flip. Some of them. See, this one I'm flipping is in a full loop. Like it never opens. So you have to find your way through by finding the ones that will flip around, or you can ride this thing, which breaks the. There you go. So you should be. There you go.
Die, ladies.
You got it. Die, beautiful ladies. Poof.
Okay. Careful.
Oh. So yeah, you can bust through them all like that. Like, so you start to get a sense of what your tools are to destroy them.
Oh, crap. Oh, I got hit.
But yeah, it's a very, like, me and my sister would really play this game a lot because it's a really great co-op experience.
It really is.
Once you get good at the mechanics, you can be like, okay, I'm going to go over there and take care of those guys. And then, oh shit, wait, get that. Kind of, which is the great thing about co-op.
Yeah, of course.
Are these the ones that start breaking it themselves? Yeah, so these guys break the rocks themselves.
I kind of don't mind that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, a strong woman. Yeah, I mean...
Oh God, ladies!
More power to you, ma'am.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and you start to, like, master your tool set of what the different, what the different tiles are.
I gotcha. I'm an idiot. Okay, I walked right into one.
Oh, shit. I think we're also having trouble because I do feel like we're on a very slight lag.
I think we're on a slight lag, and the retro controller I picked
is bad.
It's registering a lot of my button presses as diagonals when I don't mean it to.
Oh, jeez.
Which is driving me into people. But that is the fault of blaming the controller is a weak thing to do.
Hey, Trump did it, and he's still president.
Trump did it.
Well, the microphone, but yeah. Okay, yeah, you did. I was just trying to be clear what I meant.
No,
I wasn't criticizing you. I mean, I was.
No. I know. I imagine that like Trump blaming like a controller in Mario Kart and being
yes.
like,
the controller. They gave me the Mad Cats.
Mad Cats.
They gave me the Mad Cats.
They gave me the Mad Cats controller.
Okay, now if I get the sun, risky maneuver because it'll kill them, but it might release. No, okay, there's.
It killed me though. It drove me into that.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
You killed me.
I'm so sorry.
You have been the death of me.
Oh wait, here we go. So this lady.
Those are scary ballerinas.
Yeah, they're like very like dead-eyed. So this is a tough one. This is just like a straight up battle.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, this game has such good NES music.
Yeah, it's.
I
bought the Castlevania soundtrack on LP, and I realized how stupid that is. But I still love it so much.
No, we both have the Mother soundtrack on LP.
Yeah.
So if you do all of these, it's definitely Mega Man level where the inside is they start mixing and matching them and stuff like that.
Cool.
Let's see. Should we? Oh wow! I forgot we started early. We were gonna start at 5:30.
Yeah, we started pretty early.
But we started early. Should we keep going, or should we switch to the other game? What
What
do you want to do?
Let's switch to the other game. Let's switch it up.
Cool.
Here, let me see if one of these controllers is a little better too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks for watching, everybody. And then after this, how about this, guys? We'll do a little Q&A with the chat, and then we will let you guys pick a game.
Yeah,
and we will play it.
That sounds great.
Joy Mech Fight. Does it look good?
Joy Mech Fight. Interesting game. First of all, Joy Mech Fight came out towards the end of the run on the Famicom. It was never released in America on the NES. It was a response to the rise in popularity of one-on-one fighting games like Street Fighter II, and it is a Nintendo first-party fighting game long before Smash Brothers. Also, weirdly, has basically the same story as Mega Man. Two scientists make a bunch of robots, and one guy goes crazy, and all his robots go crazy, but this is in the form of a fighting game. Super fun game.
I really like that they created a horrible. They were like, "Oh no, our horrible creation is escaping," and it's like a naked pink robot.
Right.
That's very happy.
If you also notice, because of the limitations on the Famicom, once we get into the game, I think you have to hit start as player one. If you notice, though, due to the limitations,
I just want to see the loop a little bit.
Due to the limitations of the hardware, the way the fighting is more. Each body part is an individual sprite. They couldn't do like a whole body animation thing.
Oh, that makes sense. So it couldn't store
right.
Like in Street Fighter 2, it was these huge sprites.
Exactly.
But this couldn't store a huge sprite, so instead,
yeah,
they're using lots of little sprites
as if they were one body.
What a creative solution to like just a very specific problem. 1P war.
1P war.
1P versus 2P. Okay.
Yep. So each one has their own style.
This, by the way, I think is a fan translation. I downloaded a big thing of NES ROMs, and this was in the translation folder, so I'm pretty sure it's a fan translation.
Yeah, I think so too, because I have this on Famicom, and I think some of it's in Japanese.
So I'll be. I kind of want to be Scapan. He's cute. He's got a belly button or something.
Yeah, I think that's the main character in the game is Scapan. I think he's like your Mega Man type character.
He's Pikachu.
Yeah.
Okay, Scapan. Oh, what the? Oh yeah, there's only going to be two. Oh wow, so there's. Hey, I'm learning how to play. Don't start yet. I didn't say start yet.
But it's actually a surprisingly fun, smooth-moving fighting game for the Famicom.
Yeah.
Like you see some of that sprite stuttering that you get in games, but it moves well.
Yeah, I can block, and I like how it tells you when you've done a special move.
Yeah.
Like it's like you did the roll or whatever. How did I do the roll?
It's a little bit, especially if you're used to modern fighting games, it's a little rudimentary.
Yeah.
But it's a fascinating game, and it plays well. I played this. I used to play this with my old translator at Nintendo, a guy named Ethan, who's still there, and he loved this game.
He was just a fan. Like, did he play it all the time?
He played it all the time. He had an NES. He had an NES and a Famicom at his desk.
Scop on down.
Scop on down.
I guess everyone, if you work at Nintendo, you better have a Famicom at your desk.
Yeah.
So you had a Japanese Famicom.
They would play the two games that they would play.
I love this move where he sort of turns into a snake and falls down. Like, oh! It's just a very good bit of comedy animation. So sorry, what you were saying?
There was a few Famicom games they played. They played this. There was a Civil War game that I forget that they always played that I was terrible at, which maybe we'll do sometime.
Was it
North vs. South?
It was versus North vs. South. That's like one of those games I remember from reading about Nintendo Power.
Yeah. North vs. South is a big game at Nintendo.
Really?
Just like competitively, like on lunch breaks, people will bring up North vs. South and just play it.
Oh God, man. It's so cool you worked at Nintendo.
Whatever, man.
Like, people, like, it's just a dream come true, the idea that people at Nintendo during lunch breaks play old NES games.
It's a very cool place to work. It's a very positive environment. I have no complaints from working there.
Wow. Do people just, like, hang out? Do people just walk by and go, like, man, look at this Nintendo Power spread from 1989.
Well, they have
really great clay models.
They have a bookshelf that has every Nintendo Power.
Oh my God. I got my childhood Nintendo Power collection back in LA, but it's all fucked up. Like all the covers are torn off. But that's how I like it because you can tell how much I loved each. Oh shit! I didn't know.
You also came back pretty well. Like I was doing well, and
yeah.
This is a character I'm not as used to.
It's kind of interesting. There's not really rounds. There's just like
it's a little more like Killer Instinct, where your life bar there's like lives, but your life bar stays at the level it was before.
Ooh, I like how when my animation retracts, it still has some frames where it hits you. Yeah. That's kind of neat. I want to figure out more moves. I did a wait. Before you kill me, I just want to see if I can.
Well, you're winning.
I did. Okay. No, but don't attack me yet.
Don't attack me yet.
No, because I just want to. No, dude, I gotta figure out how to do the moves. I did a roll move in the first 3 seconds of playing, and I can't figure out how to do it again.
Yeah, I cannot.
A lot of suggestions in the chat, but guys, we're gonna play NES games. That's you can suggest an NES game. We're not gonna play Undertale right now. Okay, here we go.
Okay, you have a very big advantage right now that I will not take advantage of because I am a choke artist.
Ooh, that's a good move. What's this? I just. Wow, that's a nice projectile. The Tondecker.
And it's also again like you're throwing your body parts.
Yeah.
It's almost a little bit. Do you remember that game Balls 3D? That fighting game?
Oh, the fighting game.
The fighting game.
No, I played a different game called Balls 3D.
It sort of had an.
Oh, look how happy Scapon is.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
Whoa, giant.
I remember I being fun. I'm gonna try I.
Giant eye, Ned, Tiger, Flame. I like how Giant's parts don't go together.
Also, I think that's Neo, not Ned. Like, I think it's...
You're right. No, that's Ned.
That's Ned.
Hello. Sasuku, Scapon. Scapon is the best design.
Yeah.
He doesn't go with any of the rest
of them.
Well,
he's also clearly it's a hero design.
These are great NES designs, though. Like,
right.
Just the character designs, like, they're all very specific. Yeah, that guy's a little boring, but, like, the fact that these are both characters in the game is really neat.
Yeah.
What are the things on the top of Scapon? Are there his arms, or are those,
I think those are his
antenna?
Arms. I think maybe his arms? I don't know.
Well, a lot of them have little floating things up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be Giant. Yeah. Here we go. Hello, Irkujo. Just jumped in the chat.
And
regular watcher of this stream.
I don't have this information, so I'm gonna be wrong, but Ethan would tell me those signs, like that says like Yossi something, would be
live.
like inside jokes.
Oh. Ooh, wait, I have some kind of... Look at this move. It's like a little dance move. Hey. Aya strong.
I don't know what that means, but it took some of my life away, so...
Whoa!
Oh, God.
Power bomb! Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, so it hurts me, but it hurts you as well.
If you're touching.
Just me emotionally.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Aya strong.
I am
more
not
like
doing
Aya
well.
weak. Whoa! Whoa! Here we go. Whoa! Whoa!
I down!
It's really funny that his name is I. Ooh, I gained a little health back.
Yeah, you gain a little health back when you.
Okay, I figured out how to do. Giant has a straight up Hadoken.
Right.
I think that's what I'm doing, or maybe I'm just hitting back forward. Well, now it's not happening. So I copter, you can go really high.
Yeah. God.
We're really button mashing here. But yeah, this is the animation is really interesting because their bodies are just like implied.
Yeah. But they achieved large characters on the screen.
Yeah.
And it moves at a good rate. Like, you don't feel like it's stuttery. I'm clearly not as good at this as I thought I was.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just fucking around, really, but...
I think that's the problem is I'm trying too hard. And I'm like, come on, get back!
You just gotta go with the flow, man. Like, be like Giant. So Giant's got, like, an exposed brain and 2 barbells for hands, and then his body is just a shield. And then he's got some boots.
He's got some boots.
Okay, the cop...
I is a little insecty.
Yeah.
Again, they're all supposed to be robots, though.
Like, look at this kick. Wait, don't attack me. I just want to look at the kick animation. The kick is like his boot just flies in front of his face.
Well, if you look at my kick is I'm going on my hands and kicking up.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. And then I had a move where I can't figure out how to do it again. This is the best one. Giant. He's doing a disco dance. I did something that I can't do again, but where I punch the... You're hurting yourself.
I know.
Where I punch the ground. I've done it twice. Ooh, headbutt. Where I punch... There we go, headbutt. I'm going to headbutt you. I punch the ground and like a ray of light comes out, but I've only been able to do that once so far, and it's never hit you. I want to do it again.
Yes, Giant down!
No, Giant! Okay.
Also, if you do come across a Japanese copy of this, if you have something like a Retron, or you only come across a Japanese ROM, it's a very easy game to play. You don't need to find an English translation.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very easy game to pick up. And it's kind of like a cool, unknown 2D fighter for the NES, or Famicom.
That's really cool. Boom. Boom.
You see his eye get all big there? A little tear?
Oh, no!
He fell apart. He's dead.
That's great animation. Mike Drucker, true, false, you're joining Giant Bomb on top of your other numerous jobs. True or false?
False. I just freelance for them. I'm friends with those dudes, but I do not live in San Francisco or New York, and I don't have the time, so I cannot join them full time. But I love those guys.
Yeah, Mike is writing for our show, Adam Ruins Everything.
I am writing on Adam Ruins Everything.
Yeah. Let's see. Tiger's kind of boring looking. I don't know.
Tiger is your. We have to have this in a game because it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. Oop, did I just go back?
Oh yeah, you did.
That's my bad.
I like Com versus Com. Is there a mode where you can just have the AI
can just watch
fight?
Yeah.
That's really funny. I'll be Flame, I guess. A little boring, but I'll give him a shot. Pop Duder says, shucks. Pop Duder really wanted you to be working for Giant Bomb.
If Adam fires me, maybe I will.
Yeah, you can make it happen. Send me enough cash and I'll fire Mike and work at Giant Bomb. People don't realize this. Working in web content is not a good business. Whoa,
it is a hard business.
Yeah, what is this move? So like, if you're hoping like, oh man, I wish you worked at Giant Bomb, that's like, I mean, I don't know Giant Bomb. Maybe everyone's driving BMWs there, but most likely, that's a great move.
Also, this is very clearly Chun-Li. I'm just hitting kick, and it does the
yeah.
Chun-Li kick. So some of these moves, you can tell this is a response to Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
Because some of the moves are straight up Street Fighter 2.
These moves are so dancey. Though. Look at this one. Punch,
punch, punch. Kick, punch. It's all in the mind.
Ooh, that's a great move. You don't even get close to me.
Oh God.
I don't.
There's no timer either. I think we could just.
Oh, there's no timer.
Flame down.
Flame down. That's what it's like the Fantastic Four guy, right?
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. Okay, there's got to be some other flamey moves.
I like one's called Neo Upper, but I don't know. Get away!
Go Victory.
Get away! Like I have to get you, then move away as fast as I can. I like Neo. Neo's working for me. Also, like in the background, there's their cheerleaders saying "Go Victory."
Yeah. I like the chat has started to do it too. People in chat are just like, "Go Victory."
Go Victory!
Ear Cujo asks, "Is this going to be regular on the stream? You playing retro games is just awesomeness. I would like to do it more regular. I think so. It seems like we got the setup without too much trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we might try to make this a weekly or something.
I would love to do this weekly.
What do you guys think? Should we do weekly at this time? The only problem is my schedule is such that probably 1 out of 3 weeks I would not be able to, but we could still do it.
I mean, the holidays are going to prevent us from doing it, and I think maybe like 1 or 2 weeks in January we'll both be.
I'm sure. And then I start... Ooh, wait, I think I figured out how to move. There we go. Fire wave. I don't know. Oh, okay. If I hold... Oh, yeah, it's just I hold down and press A, and I shoot a fire wave. I was going to spam these and see... Oh, no!
Oh, look. Happy learned how to putt.
Never seen that movie, but I understand it's a reference. I understand it's a reference. The characters do look like something from Rayman or Vector Man. I would accept Vector Man.
Vector Man
has this look. Really, just a common way for low-powered video games to make themselves look like they've got high tech.
Yeah.
Don't I have a throw? Also, I'm using a Super Nintendo controller, and I keep thinking that I have
all the buttons available.
Yeah, but it's only A and B.
Oh, look at that dance! Neo's happy.
Wow.
Oh, Senju. Let's see. I'll try Tiger. I know. Ah!
Wait, I want to see Com versus Com.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, no, we should wait on Com versus Com. Let's play some more, and then we'll do Com versus Com while we do Q&A with chat. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm
gonna try Tiger just because I feel like we're not choosing him because he seems boring, which is unfair.
Were you Senju before? Did you choose Senju?
I tried Senju.
Did you do Sasuke?
I have not done Sasuke.
Okay, I got them confused.
Sasuke.
Okay. Sasuke and Senju are a little similar.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, right. A beach.
Should we... Wow.
Wow.
Robots shouldn't go on the beach. Too sandy. Should we pause and look up their moves? That's what I was going to ask.
Nah.
No. I mean, the real problem with fighting games is having to know the moves. Like, just the idea of, button combos suck as a mechanic in games, period, to, have to press a certain set of combos. It works nicely when it's something like,
I just learned to move.
I think the last game with combos I liked was, Shadow of Mordor, because the combos are so, intuitive and flowy. Right. And there's little tooltips that appear and tell you when to use them and stuff. But, apart from that, it's combos aren't fun. The most fun fighting character, I think everybody agrees, is that one guy in, I think, Tekken, who's the breakdancer.
Eddie Gordo?
Yeah, and you just jam the buttons and he does flips and stuff.
Sorry.
Tiger down! Tiger down!
Tiger down! What are you doing, Tiger? Okay.
I'm a ninja robot. Sasuke! You can't even hit Sasuke. Oh,
yeah, I can.
Alright. What kind of tech are we using to play this? We're just playing on Nestopia, an emulator. I mean, we could try to play on original hardware. It would be fun, but it's so much more work for so little payoff. Although I am getting more into having original video game hardware. It's kind of like the vinyl collecting of video games.
And I will say, I do own this on the Famicom. So
Mike brought the cartridge over.
I brought the cartridge just to show the box. Oh, God, what am I doing? Okay.
You wanna keep jumping at me so I continue doing my incredibly awesome aerial toss? That's a very cool move. I've frankly never played a fighting game before that had an aerial throw. But yeah, so Eddie Gordo is the best in Tekken because you could just play as him at any time, and you could just jam the buttons, and he would do this flowing series of moves that made you look cool.
Yeah.
I like your robot has pecs.
Well, he works out.
And, unlike the other robots, your robot has knees.
He also wears a sweatband on his head.
Why does he have knees?
Because
because
my moves involve my knees.
None of the other robots. But he doesn't have legs. The only reason you need knees is for some of the legs to pivot on. But his feet can move wherever he wants. Oh, God. What?
Yes!
Sasuke down.
All right.
Sasuke
this
down.
Is close.
Vinyl is inferior compared to original master tapes, but original games have less input latency than any other way to play. That's very interesting. That is a very interesting comparison. I mean, vinyl is inferior compared to master tapes, but some people do make the argument that analog audio is better than digital audio because it's a continuous waveform. which is debatable whether or not that's the case, but that is the interesting thing about vinyl, is that, you know, you're getting an analog waveform descendant of the original waveform that the, you know, musicians produced in the studio, which is why it's ironic to listen to video game music on vinyl, because that's a digital waveform that's being made analog. But original video game hardware, I don't know, do you think it's superior to emulation de facto?
I do think someone in the comments is mentioning that Retro AVS. I heard that is really good. It is
AVS.
It's like a $200 NES, but it goes to HDMI and it uses, I think, somewhat original hardware or close to original hardware.
That's cool. I would get one of those. Yeah, I'm so close to starting an NES collection.
Right.
Have we played as all the characters? Let's do Com versus Com.
Yeah, let's see Com versus Com. And we could do Q&A in the comments.
Yeah. Okay, so Com 1 will be Scapon.
Okay, and I think you choose.
Oh yeah, and then let's have Scapon fight the evil Eye. And hopefully Scapon wins. This is really a funny mode. The latency comes from both the display and the emulator. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, I mean, we do have a little bit of lag here, and I suppose it could be a combination. But here's the thing, I'm playing it on... It's funny that there's lag at all, because I'm playing it on a straight-up state-of-the-art PC, like, just everything is maxed out on this thing.
Using a wired connection. None of these controllers are wireless.
Yeah, we're doing it over USB. I mean, it's through a USB hub. Maybe that could be slowing it down a little bit.
Right.
But, and then the emulator is like, I don't know why it would be slow at all, but you know, it's interesting. It's Nestopia. It's not like, we're not necessarily using the best emulator
Right,
ever.
It's not like a one-to-one thing.
Yeah. The PC, the OS and graphics drivers add latency. I guess. I mean, we're doing over HDMI, but I have a plasma screen, and it's the latency's pretty low. So, I mean, look, we're not playing Smash Brothers or anything here, where we're trying to get the exact.
We're not competitive gaming, but it's a good point, and I wanted that Retro AVS. It's just hard for me to justify spending $200 on an NES.
Yeah, that's fair. But definitely when we played Mendel Palace, it was definitely laggy compared to my memory of it.
Right. This wasn't too bad, I don't feel like.
No, this worked much better. But then the problem is trying to stream or do anything like that over, like, on original hardware that you're also routing through a CRT is just like, I'm not in that kind of a project, you know?
Right.
Yeah, Scapon. Wait, Scapon isn't getting wrecked.
Scapon was briefly wrecked, and now he is wrecking back.
Scapon's so happy.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. It does make a big difference in games like Shmups and Punch-Out where you need exact timing, but even stuff like Mega Man's not too bad.
Good point. Oh, yeah, well, let's see. I played Mega Man on the Legacy collection, the PS4 Legacy collection, and it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I guess it didn't have that super crisp response. Kind of an interesting thing that video games have gotten better in every respect other than response time has, like, gotten a little bit slower across the board. It would be awesome if Adam was doing an episode on video games and he got James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, as the one he was teaching. That would be entertaining, actually. That guy's really funny, obviously, but I don't know if I'd want to. I don't know, he's like doing his own thing. I don't know if I need to.
Right.
It needs like.
Also, I don't know if you can teach the angry video game nerd about video games.
Yeah, he knows.
His entire series is about knowing everything about video games.
Yeah, he's got that incredible basement, like where every game he reviews, he has original hardware of. Oh, my dog barked. Do I have a favorite Mega Man game? Mega Man 3 is my favorite Mega Man game because that was the first one I played. It was at my here. I'll start one more of these. It was at my next door neighbors had it, and I used to go over and play it, and could never really beat it. But I found I was really bewitched by the mystery of Proto Man and his. I mean, do you remember?
I remember being I was very into Mega Man as a kid.
Yeah,
so I was.
Oh, Mega Man was the best. So in the first level, all I knew was you do Magnet Man first.
Yeah.
And Magnet Man, Hard Man, Top Man. That order is burned in my brain.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you any other Mega Man orders. But in Magnet Man stage, one of the first things you meet is that little special room where Proto Man shows up, and it's
you
like
get that whistle sound.
Yeah.
Doo 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 doo.
Yeah, exactly. And then. Like, it's just like, who is this?
Right.
Who is this guy? And then, like, at the end, like, I played through it on Legacy Collection on stream a while ago, and, like, it is he has a touching story with Proto Man.
Yeah.
Like, it has a lot more depth than any other Mega Man game. And I think, I don't know. I'm kind of the opinion that I know Mega Man 2 is widely considered the best one, but I feel like Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3 pretty similar. Like,
I will say, my argument for Mega Man 2 is that it established a lot of the tropes of the rest of the series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it feels like there's a simplicity to it that isn't it's not as rough as Mega Man 1, but there's a simplicity where you don't have the Mega Buster yet, you don't have Rush yet, so it's a little bit simpler in terms of just what you do.
Yeah.
But I do see the case for Mega Man 3, and I like Mega Man 3 a lot. Mega Man 6 is also fantastic. Mega Man 6 is an underrated classic.
Mega Man 6, I definitely played that one. Which one was Mega Man 6?
He gets different body power-ups. So he gets a jetpack.
Yes. Rooting for Tiger to have a comeback here. Was Mega Man 6 No, Mega Man 6 wasn't the last one.
It was the last NES one.
Last NES one. Yes, yeah. That one was really good. And I don't know, Gravity Man had some cool levels in Mega Man 5.
Envious 27 knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
6 is amazing.
Yeah. 2 is a major... Yeah, and Mega Man 1's terrible. Here's the funny thing about Mega Man games, though, is I was reading old reviews of them and reading about them, and I didn't realize that they made a new Mega Man game once every 10 months or something, and they were churning them out. They were like the pulp novel, of video games, and a lot of the reviews, the later ones, were of Mega Man 5 is well, they still don't have any new ideas, you know? Okay, the Mega Buster, whatever. Okay, we'll watch one more of these Com versus Coms. Or should we do one more round? Should we play one more round?
Yeah, we can play one more quick round, and then we could take suggestions for other NES games you want to see us play.
Yeah,
for the next 30, 45 minutes.
I downloaded a torrent of every NES game, and so you guys shout them out, and if we like the idea of one, we'll play it. But first, we'll do one more round of this. Scapon versus Scapon.
Scapon versus Scapon.
Oh, so you're a much worse color, Scapon. That's one of the ugliest colors of a character I've ever seen. It's like old mustard.
Oh, I was thinking mustard.
They only have like a 6-color palette. Why would that be one of the colors?
You know what kids like? They like rotten mustard.
2 people suggested Spy versus Spy.
I've seen, what's weird is I remember friends having Spy versus Spy and playing it. I never played it myself.
3 people say Spy versus Spy.
We could do Spy versus Spy.
I don't think anyone's going to beat 3 for 3, 3 votes. Home Alone? You guys are making weird choices. Why are you guys only suggesting licensed games?
I'm glad you brought up Clock Tower. I've been telling Adam about Clock Tower for SNES. I want to do... when we do one of these in January, I want to do Clock Tower.
We can do Clock Tower. This is NES. We're only doing NES today. But
right, we're only doing NES today, but Clock Tower is definitely in the future. Wait, someone said Spy vs. Spy is really difficult to learn quickly. There is Contra. Contra is a little bit of a common... Not that your suggestion's common.
Now but everyone is saying Home Alone just to troll us?
I think it's a good troll. I have Home Alone on the Game Boy, and it is garbage.
I mean, we could just play a lot of weird licensed games. I when I was a kid, had Krusty's Funhouse for the NES. You ever play that one?
Yeah.
Where it was like a skin of a game about rats. and that's why it's like a bad Lemmings clone.
Now people are saying E.T. for the... I'm assuming for the Atari.
Yeah, that's your... Okay. Guys, only NES trolls, please. What are the worst NES games?
I need to pay more attention to this. DuckTales is a great game, but again, it's a super... Let's do B-side, like a B-side.
Oh, Boy
and His Blob!
Boy and His Blob is great. I did Boy and His Blob for an old fave game on YouTube for the very first one I did because I loved Boy and His Blob.
Boy and His Blob is a classic.
Yes,
I do not remember any of the moves or the combos,
but the problem with Boy and His Blob is that you can do anything, and what you're supposed to do is totally unclear.
Yeah.
But it's basically an open world NES game. And so the first thing you can do in the game is you can go to the final level of the game on the very first screen, but you'll die.
Right.
And none of it's explained what you're supposed to do instead. Skate or die. I tried the Boy or Blob remake. Someone asked if I tried the Boy or Blob remake. I have tried it. It's I thought it was okay. It was a little boring. Bible Adventures, Ghosts and Ghouls.
Ghouls and Ghosts is Super Ghouls and Ghosts is a game we should do on SNES because Super Ghouls and Ghosts is a classic. Ghouls and Ghosts on NES is terrible.
River City Ransom.
River City Ransom's good.
Mike, I put on Krusty's Funhouse instead because I mentioned it and I wanted to try it because I literally haven't played this since I was 11 years old. And look at how bad this looks immediately.
Oh, this is immediate license screen.
I owned this game and I don't know why. What the fuck is this art? It's so bad.
His mouth two whole animation frames.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is a password. I'll just hit start. Hi kids, the pesky rats have infested my lovely funhouse, and I need to get your help to rid of them. These rats aren't too bright, they just walk around climbing over anything that is smaller than they are. If they reach a wall or barrier, then... Classic Krusty lingo. If they reach a wall that's smaller than they are, they turn around, the rats will turn the other way. Go the other way, use the blocks and items that you find to get the rats to the nifty little traps operated by Bart and Homer. Good luck.
So I guess...
Sorry, this is a one-player.
That's okay. No, I can watch and comment.
I just want to play this for 5 minutes and remember what the hell...
Do you remember, like, how many licensed Simpsons games there were? Like, Bart's Nightmare?
Yeah, and Bart versus the World was the first one. I had that one.
Yep.
It's very bad. The worst thing about Bart versus the World is that you run by holding the jump button, which is a really weird... Okay, so here's... You put that block over there.
Oh, I see, okay.
And then the rat will go in there, and they'll get smashed.
It's like a weird Lemmings type thing?
It's kind of a Lemmings type thing. Yeah, did you never play this?
No, I never played this
one. So yeah, this is a skin of I think I looked it up recently, of some kind of Japanese game. Where do I go now? Oh, I think I just leave.
Just leave?
Oh, and I can throw pies.
Of course, yeah.
Bye. I did it.
Goodbye.
I did that level. So yeah, it's like a skin of a Japanese game where you're like, catching rats.
Yeah.
I never got that far because it's not very good. But for some reason I owned a copy of it. You like put these here, so now the rats will go up there.
Yes.
It's kind of fun to control Krusty. He can really jump around quite well. Whoop!
Oh.
So the rats started getting flung over here.
Also a little bit of a... I don't know why I'm saying choo-choo rocket, but sort of like how you have to direct the mice.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's mice and there's directing them, so it certainly adds that.
So that's basically all you need for a choo-choo rocket game.
I mostly just remember the commercial for Choo-Choo Rocket. It was like
Choo-choo rocket. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was pimping you into singing it. You're totally correct.
Choo-choo rocket. I don't know Japanese, so I can't sing the rest.
Oh, you kick these.
Oh, you got a purse. Congrats. You found the classic Krusty the Clown purse.
Oh, I got hurt by a droplet of water. Watch out for that deadly disaster, the deadly danger of the water droplet.
Video games are exclusively designed by people who don't know how to swim.
This is so bad. Right now I'm looking for a block so that I can get them up that other area. It's really funny. In the Envious 27 says lots of fantastic games being mentioned, not being played though. just being mentioned.
Just being mentioned. We've told you a lot of good games to play, and you have decided to not play them.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. It came up, and I wouldn't have done this as a show and tell game in another case. So I just sort of wanted. Okay, so these three go like this. The mice go this way. And then my memory of this game is that I couldn't beat, like, the third level. And that was just it. There were so many times that you would get a game in the 90s and just be like, okay, I got an NES game, and be unable to get past level 2.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, okay, I'll just try once a month to get past level 2 and fail. And, like, I don't know what I was supposed to do or what I was getting wrong.
Right.
And that's it. And you'll never know what you were doing wrong. Mm-hmm. Wizards and Warriors I had that problem with as a kid. Like, we just got to this area where it was like, we don't know what the fuck we're supposed to be doing.
Have you ever played Legacy of the Wizard?
It's a very familiar title.
It's a game that it's sort of like A Boy and His Blob in the sense that it's open world, and they don't tell you what to do. And you can pick from, like, a family that each has slightly different powers, and I, to this day, will play it emulated and have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. Cool. I'm blue shirt.
Message speed definitely fast.
Fast!
I hold your city captive and Ryan's girlfriend hostage with my gangs of students and evil bosses. Who do I want to have in my gang? Who are the toughest people in town?
Ryan.
The students? Probably the English majors, and then also the evil bosses.
Evil bosses, the students and evil bosses.
The evil bosses are generally in charge of the students. I don't do it the other way around. Nobody can stop me now with my gangs of students. Yes, the unstoppable power of the students.
Oh man, my boss asked me to work late. He must be in a gang.
The P.S. Meet my demands or else. P.S. Alex and Ryan, if you interfere, you'll be in for the fight of your lives. Just. Isn't the letter addressed to Alex and Ryan? Why is there an extra PS for Alex and Ryan? Like, he wrote it all out in pen, and then he's like, oh, I forgot to say that if they interfere, they'll be in for the ride of their lives. PS!
Also, I hold your city captive. Oh, and also Ryan's girlfriend hostage.
Also Ryan's girlfriend. All right,
here we go.
River City Ransom.
Here we are.
Now, this company, am I right about this, made... Because there were a lot of other games that had, like, this same art style, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God! The first thing
Super
that happens...
Dodgeball?
The first thing that happens is a guy runs in and throws a chain, whips a chain at your head.
That's a game we should play. We should play Super Dodgeball sometime.
Oh, yeah? This is getting a lot of slowdown. Maybe we need to find a new emulator for next time. Because, right, doesn't this seem slower than it should?
It does seem slower than it should. Ah! I'm not even Ryan. Or I am Ryan. Oh, my girlfriend was the one that was stolen.
Man, this game is so rich. This is one of those games where it's just like, how did they get so much cool stuff into an NES game? Where, like, all the characters have lines. Like, you beat them up and they say, ouch, and you can pick each other up, I guess.
No. You will die. Mama. I also like that they have, like, dialogue in there. Like, it gives it so much more personality than Double Dragon, which is a game I like, although a very weird game.
Yeah, Double Dragon wasn't really, like, good. Whoa, what the hell?
Trash pickup.
I'm gonna do that again, hold on. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's back.
I guess if it hits the wall, it goes...
Boomerang trash. There you go.
Oh.
Okay, it's up there. But yeah, this
I can go up there.
And this game has, like, RPG elements and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Can we go over here? Nope, we gotta go up here.
Oh, I see.
Also... I was lucky enough to go to Japan earlier this year, and it looks like video games. Like,
I was gonna throw a trash can at that lady.
The style of architecture matches. Like, this is not inaccurate for what it's like to live in a small Japanese city. Okay, what can I get you today? What do these do? I think they probably just restore HP, right?
Yeah, which I could probably use. So I'm going to.
Oh yeah, coffee. And then he puts the coffee right in his mouth, right? Yep, he eats the whole coffee cup. It's very funny. Oh, stamina up. Okay, max power is
max power. Oh, no. Okay.
No. Okay, wait. If I go here, okay, status. Yeah, man. Okay, we got punch, kick. Oh, your willpower's high.
Well, you know, I've been working on it.
Stamina, max power. I have been working out my willpower, yes. Level.
So if like both of our characters had a donut in front of us, mine would be able to resist that donut longer.
Belongings.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, what the? Oh, that's the password.
A very simple to remember password. Good.
Wow, the password's got like apostrophes and shit.
What do I do? End?
Go to end.
What do you? Okay, there we go.
All right. Hopefully we didn't. Okay, it didn't make us teleport or anything. Oh, start again.
Okay.
Select do anything? Oh, select shows us harmony. Okay, I'm gonna get a coffee too.
Okay. Oh, I guess I have to go in with you so you can do that.
No, okay, someone made a frowny face about me saying Japan looks like video games, but I just mean specifically this game.
The architecture of the buildings
The architecture of the buildings is what I'm talking about. I don't mean that, like, they're pixelated.
Although, wouldn't that be great?
Yes.
Did you play the South Park role-playing?
I'm gonna eat waffles.
The South Park role-playing game?
I did. I got bored with it very quickly.
Did you get to Canada?
No.
The best joke in the whole game is they get to Canada and it turns into an 8-bit RPG.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's such a good gag.
That's really funny.
It's such a good gag. I'm sorry if I spoiled that for you guys. The game's been out for 2 years. Maybe play some video games. I don't know, I'm now aggressively attacking your viewers.
Oh, there are viewers.
There are viewers now.
I didn't say Japan was pixelated. It's not pixelated. All right, what's in this store?
What's in here?
The first thing you get to do is go to a bakery.
I'm glad that every store is run by a maid.
You're gonna get a croissant, huh?
Yeah. I suddenly realized that we're only playing this for like 40 minutes, so I don't need to save all my money.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm like,
all your instincts kick in.
Right. Like, I better save up. Oh, wait. Oh. Nothing.
Okay, we don't eat sushi. You're really the trash man.
Yeah.
Just carrying your trash can. Oh, the bookstore. Okay, wait. This is... Oh, no.
Oh, no, we spend too much money. What fools we are.
We can't learn Acro Circus. River City Ransom is just as boring as a contemporary open world game. You're not wrong, Miles Jacob.
Did you see the generic? It said you're on the generic dude's turf. This game has good writing for like an old game.
Yeah, for a translated game.
Yeah.
Barf.
Barf.
Barf. Did any of the people you work with at Nintendo translate River City Ransom?
No. I think the only person who was an old school localizer when I was there was a woman named Leslie Swan, who was actually the voice of Peach in Mario 64.
Wait, you know Leslie Swan?
Yeah, she was my boss. She was the one who hired me.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Did she also work on Nintendo Power, or am I confusing her? Yep. That, like, literally, Leslie Swan is someone whose name, when I used to just study the Nintendo Power masthead.
Yep.
And her name was on it, and then I saw her in the credits as Peach, and I was like, the woman from Nintendo Power is the voice of Peach?
Well, what the Treehouse, the reason they call it
is Nestor playing Mario? What's...
They call it the Treehouse because of Donkey Kong Country. They really didn't have a big localization team until the later SNES days. For a long time, a lot of games were just localized by Japanese guys with the dictionary.
Really?
Or like guys who had, knew a little bit of English but didn't know it colloquially.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
And then they realized that games could be much better if they had a team that knew how to
So why were all the instruction manuals written by people who never played the game? You know that? Like how it would be there are all these weird... Remember the thing about how the Mario 1 instruction manual says that all the blocks are toads that have been cursed
I love that.
to be blocks? And when Mario hits them with his head, they give him coins in gratitude. That was the weirdest world, and also definitely not canon in any way. That was just some guy's weird idea. Or the thing about Birdo.
Right.
About how Birdo in Mario 2 is thinks he's a girl. That was just ow.
Oh, sorry. Well, I will also
Ryan!
say that early on, nobody really knew that there was going to need to be canon.
This is the best part of the game.
If you also look at a lot of early Japanese comics, there's a lot of they are from Brooklyn, and a lot of the things that were in the cartoons that have just been dropped entirely. They just didn't know. So there was a lot of people who were this seems like a thing to write. Whereas now there is a thick Bible that tells you what gender every enemy is, if you're writing about them.
Really? For Mario.
For Mario.
But okay, so the weird thing about that is that Mario, and I just did Jared Logan's podcast, The Secret Masters, and I was an expert on Mario, which I am.
Right.
And what I was talking about is that what I always liked about Mario, is that there is no Mario canon. Mario is at the beginning of Mario Sunshine opens with Mario flying on a plane to a tropical island. Now, there are no tropical islands. That's not established, that there are trains, are there airports in the Mushroom Kingdom? It makes no sense. The Koopa kids appear and disappear. At first they were Bowser's kids, and then they were replaced with Bowser Jr., and now they're back, but they're no longer the Koopa kids, they're the Koopalings.
Yeah. And
they're no longer Bowser's kids. I always kind of enjoyed that about the games, that they're loreless.
Right.
So I'm surprised that there's a Bible of any kind, to be honest.
Well, you could say it's more like a style guide. It's how tall characters are supposed to be drawn, how big Mario's supposed to be, depending on the size. And a lot of it is also just for people doing box art.
Yeah.
Box art things and things in writing, the way to refer to things. You still want to know, if you're doing a Mario Party game and there's a Bullet Bill, that you want to call him he, or if there's a Boo, or there's one or two characters that are female but they don't have female expression qualities.
Rocco says you guys can't pass. Don't try or you'll leave on crutches. Oh, can't you just throw him in the pit?
Probably.
It's incredible the memory I have of games like this. I'm pretty sure you can just throw Rocco in a pit. Oh God! Did you see that?
Yeah, he just punched.
Oh, no.
Alex has lost all of his power.
He fell into a mine shaft and lost all of his power. Oh fuck!
Do we want to go into a store? Oh, cool. If you hit,
we don't have enough.
If you hit forward twice, you dash.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
No, it's been a while since I played this.
We don't have enough money to buy any of the good moves. Look at that.
But there's also interesting things that you find out. Yoshi used to be a Koopa.
What?
In Super Nintendo, the idea was Yoshi was a Koopa originally conceived. Now he's considered a space dragon after Galaxy.
Whoa, he's from space?
Now he's considered to be from space. If you notice that his saddle is actually his saddle is actually a Koopa shell.
Oh yeah.
So he used to be a Koopa that was converted or something. I forget, and now he's considered to be a space dragon. Also, Donkey Kong Donkey Kong's not a gorilla, he is a Kong. They're very clear about that. You can never call him a gorilla in a game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, one that I really should have had, like, you should have been on this podcast, because I was, saying my own, like, guesses about stuff. But,
right.
like, and this will blow people's mind when you tell them this. Mario is no longer a plumber, correct?
That I don't know. That's possible.
I read that he was originally a plumber from Brooklyn who in early things he fell in a hole to the mushroom. He got sucked down a toilet or something in the Mushroom Kingdom. But in this he's no longer from Brooklyn. He's just in the Mushroom Kingdom. Well, I'm dead, so you're gonna have to kill Moose. This is hard. But the other thing was that he's no longer a plumber. He's just a Mario.
Huh.
Like, he no longer has and he's not Italian.
That's very possible.
Like if you look at the marketing materials, Nintendo won't say that Italian plumber who's saves the day.
That's super super possible. I mean, to be fair, they do change it a lot based on what their current sort of mood is. So that's the other thing about Mario that's kind of hard, and Donkey Kong that's hard to nail down, is they're constantly oh, this fits our new game, so we're just gonna update the entire story Bible this way.
And that's what's fun, is it changes, Yeah. Scandal Rag.
Scandal Rag?
Yes, I will take the Scandal Rag. Anything else? Nope, just one Scandal Rag, please.
I might try Comic Times.
You know what? Mystic Seer.
Oh, I just left.
The most expensive item, Indian lore. Scandal Rag. Use it. Alex read the book.
All right.
UFO lands on toys galore. Alien kidnaps teddy bear.
See, I like the writing in this game.
Defense 2 up. Willpower 3 up. Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna eat a croissant. Stamina up. Max power is maxed out.
Wow. Your maximum power has been maxed. Sorry.
Mario was originally a carpenter. They changed the lore a lot, and this is going by the sort of style guide / canon Bible. Canon meaning what each character is and how they're supposed to talk, not canon story wise.
Yeah.
There's really no story canon.
That's what's wonderful about it, is that it's very gestural. Mario is becoming more and more like Hello Kitty,
right?
Where he has no future or past, and he's just himself.
He's just himself, yeah.
Yeah, and he's just getting more and more iconic, and I appreciate that about him. I think that's important. And with contrast to I kind of think what Nintendo did with Zelda over the last couple of years, where Zelda, at first was very gestural, and it was okay, every game is a story about Link,
right?
About every once we didn't need to go in here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have exactly this much money. Every once in a while a hero arises, but it was a myth that they were retelling every time, and the details would change, right? And then fans started putting everything in order and saying it's part of a timeline, and then Nintendo was basically, yes,
sure,
you're right.
That's great.
You got it. Fine, there's
fine.
2 timelines, and then they made an official book, and it's real canon, right? You gotta quit out of this. And I think that's kind of a mistake. I think it's fun to make the timeline and say, yes, it works this way, and it's fun to see those resonances. I was happy when you would play one game and they would mention the Sealing War, and then you would see that in another game. I always thought that was cool. Oh no, she's at the top of the floor. But now they're kind of stuck, and every game is that comes out.
Yeah,
now everyone is where is this game set?
Where is it set?
What is this? And
that's
that boxes you in kind of a shitty way.
Yeah.
Which is but the thing is Zelda's plot is not that serious.
It's not. I mean, although I was never on a Zelda game, so I never really looked at I should have looked at the canon Bible just to look at it, but I never did.
The reason I don't know, the reason I didn't like the idea of the Zelda TV show was that Zelda doesn't really have a story. You know, it's not Link's not a character. Link's just you.
Yeah.
He's boring. I don't want to hear Link talk and have problems.
Well, excuse me, princess.
That's that's part of why, definitely.
For those of you that are not old, there was a Zelda cartoon And Link's catchphrase was, "Well, excuse me, princess." Part of the Captain N show, which I own cell art from that I bought for $5.
It wasn't the Captain N show. It was the Legend. It was a separate Legend of Zelda show.
It was a separate thing. But sometimes Link would appear and fight with Captain N.
Oh, I thought there was a separate Legend of Zelda TV show as well where he said excuse me.
There was, but they would cross over the characters.
Captain N the Game Master was probably the best of all those. Oh look, I'm gonna hit you with a box. I also liked the Mario
Super Show?
No, I didn't like the Mario Super Show because it was so much of that Brooklyn stuff, and it was like clearly made by
that really weird sitcom that would bookend the show.
Yeah, and like it was always stuff like on the show. There, like it was the kind of cartoon where Mario was like, "I hope we get to eat some spaghetti."
Yeah, like a guy in Brooklyn talks.
But you know, like Super Mario Brothers 3, the TV show was like. You know, the Koopa kids would hatch a plan, which was much more what I was about.
I think we gotta go.
Yeah, we're really suffering from some slowdown here. Ooh, there we go. Hey, that's one way to do it.
Okay, come on.
Speaking of old games in weird formats, did anyone read the Metroid comic? Yes, I did. The one in Nintendo Power.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm having trouble with this.
You have to start back. Start back up, and then now go. There you go.
There we go.
I'll talk about the Metroid comic while Mike does this. The Metroid comic was great. It was in Nintendo Power, and it was like
happening?
A really cool, like
I'm losing my mind.
It's a really cool, like Samus adventure, but it was very non-canon. There was like a guy who made his own blue like Chozo power suit.
Yeah.
And
I can't get up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm.
Okay, back up at just like 3 pixels now. Back up like 3. Okay, now go. Jump.
There we go. Okay. I hate this. I hate this so much.
Yeah, I mean, this is why NES games weren't good.
You really wish Other M didn't happen.
Oh yeah, I never even played Other M.
Other M was the thing I can say about Other M is that the reason that Other M and the Prime series is so different is that Japan did not like the Prime series, and Nintendo of Japan, they just felt that it was not sort of Japanese enough, and they felt that Other M was. That was a Sakamoto game, and Sakamoto, if you notice, Other M sort of ignores the Prime games, and that's because Sakamoto, I believe it's Sakamoto, I could be wrong, but he was not a big fan of them. He felt that they were not sort of accurate to the spirit of them.
That's so fascinating to me, because Other M, I mean, I didn't play it, but it sounded like it was to me contrary to the spirit. You know, I mean, I didn't like Prime 2 and 3 are not very good. Prime 2 is boring and repetitive, and then Prime 3 is, I think, not proper Metroid, or not what I like in Metroid. In that, like, there's too much talking, and you go to different planets, and you, like, meet bounty hunters and stuff, and it's like, you know, in the same way that Zelda is, like, you're exploring this big world where you're powering up. It's like Metroid, you're exploring an alien planet alone.
Right.
That's the emotion I'm going for. And it's not that they could never do a new style of game with the same characters, and it could never be good. It's just not what I'm in it for when I'm looking for Metroid. But I'm off screen, I can't figure out. Okay. But like Prime was one of the best translations of a style of game from 2D to 3D I've ever seen. Like it's a better port of the, not port, but like translation of the Metroid style to 3D than like I think Ocarina of Time was.
Yeah. Compared
to Link to the Past, for instance.
Also, Metroid has never been a popular series in Japan. So Nintendo Japan has never. It's been popular in the sense that it's a Nintendo franchise, so it's well known, but it's never been at the level that Zelda and Mario has. So Nintendo Japan has never really. And this is, again, things I've heard. This is not an official position that they, like, hold within the company and tell people, but this is just what I got when I was there. They don't...
Help me.
They don't... Oh,
I'm dying.
They don't like... It's not that they don't like it as much, but they keep trying to figure out how to make it more appealing to Japan. And Other M is very clearly a very Japanese game.
Well, now I kind of want to try it. Just to give it a shot. But, I mean, my opinion is that one of the things about Metroid that sort of distinguishes it from... We, by the way, might have missed our whole objective. Like, it might have been another point way farther.
Oh, Ryan's dead. He lost all of his power.
I'm about to die, too. But Metroid, like, the thing about Metroid is they've made a lot of Metroid games. They're mostly bad.
Yeah.
And that's, like, the thing that, when people get mad about, like, Metroid Prime Federation Force or whatever, which is definitely a weird licensing thing, it's like Nintendo has never really understood Metroid properly. And if you look at all Metroid games,
right?
I would say the only good ones are 1, Super Metroid, and Metroid Prime. I think the others are like okay. The Game Boy one I know was very popular at the time, but it's so like Game Boy-y, you can't really play it today, so that's why I discount it. Although I think it probably got the spirit of Metroid.
Although have you guys played the Metroid 2 remake that was unofficial? It's very good.
The like
A2MR, I think it's called.
I really would like to try that sometime.
I can. They've taken it offline, but I can find a way to give you that file. I can give you that file.
Give you the file. But like, it's so fascinating. Okay, you have to go into the next level now, so that I regenerate.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yep.
Because I'm about to die too.
Yeah. Actually, if you die right now, just die. No, seriously, just die. Okay. Now, if I go over here, now you're back, and we both have full power. But let's go. Don't fight those guys.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to fight all the guys.
I always want to fight the guys.
But so isn't it fascinating that Super Metroid is one of those games that created a whole style of game that, they call them Metroidvanias, but let's be honest, Super Metroid is the precursor, and like Castlevania was like an elaboration on Super Metroid.
Yeah.
So like it created a whole style, but Nintendo has never done it properly again. Like,
although people are talking about Zero Mission, and Zero Mission was good.
Yeah, but Zero Mission is a remake of one. Yeah. So, and Metroid Fusion is like they sort of got it, but not really.
There's too much story in there, and it's very linear.
Yeah, and there's like the problem with Metroid Fusion is there's a guy going like, "Oh, I see you got the double jump boots. Wasn't there a place where you couldn't reach before? It's over here on your map." It's like that. You
don't need that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like Metroid Prime, they got the same style again for sure, and it was so atmospheric and awesome. But wow, you hit me in the butt and I died. But like apart from that, they've just never understood what's good about it, and that kind of makes the series better in my mind.
Yeah.
Because it makes it more precious when there's a good game.
Right.
Why don't we have any money? Oh, because we kept dying.
Yeah, we kept.
So we're gonna have to grind if we want. Seriously, to get more items, you have to like kill people without being hurt, and then go buy coffee.
Is there any? I mean, maybe we could. There's got to be some food we can buy that's pretty cheap. Oh, you can't, but I can afford some food because I need to get my power bar back up.
Gardog says, "Hey Adam Conover, big fan. I'm glad you started streaming. It allows me to see you as a normal person. It's just as funny as chill as I am on ARE. Thank you, I appreciate that." Miles Jacobs says, Symphony of the Night was more inspired by Zelda than Metroid, according to the creator. That's very interesting. Are you going to get anything? I'm first. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
A Roman shake.
I'm going to try a Roman shake.
People keep telling me to play Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Isn't that like a free-to-play iPhone game?
I think so.
Why do people keep telling me to play it?
I haven't played it. I don't know.
Yeah. I did go 8-bit a little bit for a video game episode. Someone asks why we didn't do that. Let's see.
All right. I keep forgetting I can't punch these people.
Steak.
See,
this is like, again, just like this storefront, this is what storefronts are like in many parts of Japan, which is very cool that they rendered it.
They're pixelated and they say steak.
Yeah, like, I don't know. That was just the best part of visiting there was having been immersed in Japanese culture so much my entire life and then going there and being like, oh, like, the backgrounds of animes are true. Like, that's what the style of architecture is. I don't know. It was just very awesome. I recommend going to Japan. Have you been?
I have not. If I would have stayed...
Really?
Men at work. If I would have stayed at Nintendo probably another 2 years, they would have started sending me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Once I started getting on, like, super high-profile projects.
You should just go. It's great.
I think I'm going to. I wanted to this year, but then I moved to LA, and that was sort of my big thing for the year.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot like going to Tokyo is kind of like going to New York City in terms of how. Okay, can we just do this forever? Oh, then they leap off of you. Like it's and just in terms of how expensive it is, it's like it's a much more expensive flight, but then like it's sort of like similar in terms of hotel stays and stuff like that, which is not cheap, but is not it's really easy to get around.
Yeah, I think if I save up some money and depending on like work schedules on different shows lines up, I'd probably like want to go. Ah!
You know what we're doing is we're beating up guys and then literally taking like dimes and nickels out of their pockets.
Yeah,
it's very cruel. Whoa!
I don't want to hit you. Oh God, I hit myself with a rock.
I like that everyone in the chat is explaining who we are over and over again to all the new people. All right. Fist block. All right. We'll play for another 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, then I gotta get out of here.
Am I the dude from the circumcision segment, or is Mike the dude from the circumcision segment?
I am not. I am circumcised. I don't know if that's too much.
I am not circumcised, and that's the premise of this show. It's just a circumcised guy and a not circumcised guy
play video games, talking about their junks.
I actually kept that a secret for a long time because after we made the circumcision segment, people constantly asked me, "Are you circumcised?" And I didn't want to say because I didn't want them to accuse me of being biased. That's so stupid. It's just the history of, it's fine. Here's the thing. It's fine to be circumcised or not circumcised. It's not very important. It's just got a weird history. But there are also people who ask me to go to their anti-circumcision, conferences.
Right.
And stuff like that. Which
no.
This guy, I am just ruining his life. I'm just throwing him against this.
Money.
Look what I'm doing to him over and over again.
Go. No, you don't get a box. You get punched in the face.
It doesn't appear to actually hurt him, though. I think I actually have to punch and kick him to hurt him.
Oh, someone says they have the mental image of you naked now.
Oh, that's, well, hey.
Which I kind of imagine like...
I don't control what's in your brain.
The guy with the baby from Total Recall on his chest.
What? Oh, is this the high school that we're supposed to go up into?
I think so. I just died, so I'll respawn when you go in there.
Nope, this is the vacant third wheel factory.
I love this game.
What does that mean?
Probably just really funny writing.
Are they talking about you, Ryan? Because it's my girlfriend who we're saving. Ryan, you're the third wheel.
You're the third wheel.
Oh, God.
This guy... Okay, there we go. Ouch. Merle. His name's Merle.
I'm going to go in this...
Oh, okay, cool.
Let
me go up there. Adam improves nudity.
With a rainbow Kappa face. Oh!
Did I do that to you somehow?
No, I ran into the wall.
Oh, okay, I was like,
I should put our health back on. There we go. Would you go back in the other room so I can come back to life, please? Alright. Not a great start to the battle. Bernie says, "Yo, dude, chill out." That's just what Bernie Sanders said, too. Oh, no!
Alright, can you go back? Go back.
He flung you over the edge.
No, you flung me over the edge. That was me.
No, I know. I know I did. Oh, yeah! I thought I could jump up. The slowness of this game is rough. Okay.
Okay. Careful. Easy.
Careful.
Easy.
Okay, these guys are gonna... Look, these guys are just going right over the edge. Whoa!
Oh, Shovel Knight would be a fun game at some time.
That would be fun. Oh, I didn't know Shovel Knight had co-op.
Yeah, does it have co-op? No. I mean, it could be. Are you drunk, Adam? No, neither of us are drunk. We're drinking LaCroix waters.
Yeah.
We're just
I used to stream when I was drunk more, and people could tell a little bit too easily.
I've streamed once or twice drunk, and sometimes it's okay. I did Clock Tower. If the Clock Tower fans still watching, I did Clock Tower while I was drunk, and it scared the crap out of me. We're not drunk. We're not drunk.
We're not drunk, train.
We're not drunk.
I'm gonna post this on YouTube. I just don't know if I can remove the parts that we screwed up. Ooh, a sauna. Oh, I can't afford it. Wait. Okay, I think it's our mission to fight guys so we can take a sauna.
Yeah. What would you like, sir? Thanks. Come back and see us. What is Mike's Twitch? You can follow me on Twitch at Mike Drucker.
Yeah.
MikeDrucker. It's the same as my Twitter handle.
I also auto-host you. Do you auto-host me?
I should auto-host you. Let me auto-host you.
Yeah.
I don't know how to auto-host. I will figure
It's
that
under
out.
settings. It's under... You know how everything you need to do in Twitch is in a totally different menu screen from everything else? And there's 4 different settings areas, and none of them correspond to each other. So it's under settings. And yeah, that means that every time we can go to the sauna this way.
If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's just /Mike Drucker. It's just my name as one word. Oh yeah, let's go back to the sauna.
Yeah, and then no! I'll save you. Come back. All right. Yeah, I think we need to find a new.
Oh, is our mic bad? Why am your mic bad?
Why am your mic so bad? Oh no, it's just not great. It's because one sauna, please. Well, there we go.
Remove the circumcision part too. Oh,
this is the best.
Check out them buns. Alex was very uptight, and the sauna was so relaxing. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I like to, a lot of the stuff I do is I do a lot of virtual reality stuff I stream, and I also stream a lot of indie PC games.
Yeah, indie games. I'm going to be streaming, I streamed The Last Guardian some this morning, and I'm going to keep streaming it.
I am obsessed with virtual reality, so I constantly stream virtual reality stuff.
Can you stream Oculus on virtual reality?
There's a way to. I haven't figured it out yet. PlayStation actually has a great system for streaming virtual reality. They just have the comments piped to your ear audibly. Oh,
that's great. You can do that. Normally you do text-to-speech. I just never have it on because I feel like it is annoying, no?
It's annoying, but in virtual reality it kind of like feels a little more natural.
Yeah.
Because you just have it in your ear.
Someone says the circumcision part isn't that bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can leave that in the
It's not that bad.
in the stream.
It's not gross. We don't, like, describe it.
Yeah. People can know.
You've heard that before, haven't you? You look like Buzz from the PlayStation 2 game?
Yes. Oh,
the big quiz.
People tweet that at me 5 times a day. It's crazy. I mean, I knew that my whole life I've looked like that guy. Oh God, here comes trash can. No! Yeah, it's really funny. It does look exactly like me to a really strange degree.
I believe those games were made by Wish Studios, who I might have done some freelance work for.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Nice people.
The Squid's turf.
Get out of here. This is... I feel like most of my childhood, I felt like cities like New York were just mostly gangs.
Yeah.
Like it was all gangs and then like one reporter.
That's what the media made it seem like. And Ninja Turtles. That's... I like how apologetic you are. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, here's the high school.
Oh, high school, finally.
But we can't get in there.
Huh? Do we have to, like, break the door?
Maybe we need a key that we didn't get. Oh! I think we didn't do something we were supposed to do.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed my fiance tweeted the Buzz thing at you.
No, that's fine. Okay, yeah, so I guess we didn't do... Oh, I walked into the edge of the street and fell down. Yeah, so I guess we're not going to be able to get in there because we didn't say the secret word or something.
Yeah, there's something that we missed because...
I'm impressed that we got this far.
Yeah. That's what life's all about. See how far you can go.
And have I thought about playing Monster Hunter? You need a special 3DS to stream it. I tried playing a little Monster Hunter. Did not really care for it. It was like... neat, but there was so much stuff. There was just like so many options and like things on top of each other, and then it was like very unclear what I was supposed to do. Like it was sort of like go hunt monsters, but I was like, why? I need a goal. Like I need a letter at the beginning of a game. Like we've taken over the city and kidnapped your girlfriend. If you try to interfere, you'll be in big trouble. But that never happened in Monster Hunter. It was just like, here's a cat who's your friend, and also you can use 1 of 10 weapons, and also you can cook food before you go out, and then also you need to sneak up on them, and you can take their picture, and you need bait, and all these things. I was like, oh my god, it was just so much.
Monster Hunter, it's a game I've liked. The problem I have with Monster Hunter is that, and Adam and I were talking about this with games like Dark Souls, where they're games that if you put a lot of time into it, you get a lot out of it. Yeah. I just don't have a lot of time to put into it.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the Monster Hunter universe. I like what they do with them.
Yeah. Okay, should we call it there?
We should call it here.
All right, thanks guys for watching. I'll post this on YouTube later probably. And we'll set up we'll do this weekly probably on Sunday, but check the stream comments. We'll figure out how to do that. And yeah, follow Mike on Twitch /Mike Drucker.
/Mike Drucker. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, everybody.